This video is going to go over structuring our Facebook Messenger like a Facebook Prospecting Pro. So this is how we convert our personal Facebook Messenger to really stay organized, keep track of all of our follow-ups, label people, and never feel like we're jumbling through our Facebook Messenger. So I know how that goes, okay? Stay tuned. This is going to be really exciting in how we use our CRM and how we convert our personal Facebook Messenger into a freaking machine. All right, so this is game changing. This is, warning. I will want to say a warning here if you're watching this. Beware. What you're about to see, you're never going to want to go back, and you're going to forever be curious about. So you're never going to want to go back to a regular Facebook Messenger after this video. So let me dive in and let's get to it. Happy Tuesday, by the way. And if you're live, say hi. Please say hi. Let me hear how you're doing today. I would love to hear how everyone's doing today. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to dive right into it. So this is our Facebook Messenger CRM. So this is Genius CRM, and this is really what we use to allow us to create labels and keep track of all of our conversations. So with our CRM, it's going to allow us to create labels. So think of these labels as also different stages in our pipeline, for example. All right, so from the beginning, I have a new ad. As soon as someone comes into my friends list or they accept my friend request, I label them as a new ad. Or when I'm prospecting, sending out friend requests, and they accept, I label them as a new ad. From there, we have started conversation. Once I outreach and I try to start the conversation, I'll put them in that. If they reply to my outreach message, I'll put them in the opening stage. From there, we can book them. If they show interest, label them as interested, so on and so forth. So I have a bunch of beautiful labels that I use to keep track of my conversations in my messenger. So on the left, you're going to see from the beginning, I have business partners, people in my academy. Everyone's labeled started conversation. So for example, this chick here, as you see, I outreached 3 times to her, and she finally replied, "Hey, Taylor, blah, blah, blah." So since she replied, she's officially opened the conversation. So I'm going to put her now in the opening stage. Boom. So now she's in our opening stage, and I can keep track of that. All right, so on and so forth. So this guy, we actually booked a call. So technically, I'm going to put him into the booked stage, as you see, so I can easily keep track of all of my conversations. I can even search. So say I want to search all of my interested people. Interested. Check this out. I can now pull up the exact labels from all of my interested people that I've labeled. Boom, here they are. So everyone who is interested or showing interest, I can easily pull them up and find them again in my messenger. So that way I'm not scrolling through. All right, because I know how tedious that can be. So this is going to allow you to really keep track and keep a pipeline directly inside of your Facebook Messenger. And if we go to labels, you can actually see our pipeline directly right here in the dashboard. So right here from the new ads, currently I have no new ads. 258 people in the started conversation stage, 88 people in my opening stage, 3 current bookings, 55 interested people. So I can go through all these and obviously, go about them how I would want, messaging them. We could obviously automate our messaging. So for example, everyone in my interested category, there's 55 people in interested. I can automate my messaging out to them by broadcasting a message. And what this is going to do is automatically send a message for me to all 55 of those people in that stage. So I can create a broadcast. It's going to ask me, okay, who do we want to send these messages to? Oh, everyone labeled as interested. Or even follow-up, for example. So your follow-ups, if you want to automate your follow-ups, you can do that. So, hey, I want this to send a message for me to all of my follow-ups. You could even get gender specific. So male or female. Hey, I just want this message to go to males. Or I just want these messages to go to female. I don't do that. I do any gender. And then time interval. So not only, gender, but you can select the time. So I want one message to be sent for me to all of my follow-ups every 5 minutes. Sorry. So this is meaning, hey, it's going to send one message for us every 5 minutes. The time intervals are important because we never want to seem like a bot or throw any red flags to Facebook. All right. Now you'll select your messages, final attempt message, your follow-up message, your outreach message. Once you have your messages set up, you can easily select them there. Not only that, but I want this tool to complete an action for me. So I want it to take, say, change the label automatically for us. So I want it to change that label from interested or follow up and put them into the, let's say, last chance category or something. All right. So once we hit send broadcast, boom, it's going to automatically send out a message to everyone that we selected in, say our interested label, all 55 of them. It'll automatically send out those messages for us. All right. So this is our CRM, keeping track of our conversations, creating labels. So that way we can label all of our individuals, family, friends, follow-ups, business partners, clients, whatever it might be. All right. So that way we easily have track of everyone in our messages. We can also save scripts. So this is huge. If you've ever typed the same thing out over and over and over, or you had to copy and paste messages, well, no more of that, because you can now save them here in our CRM to easily access and always have access to these. So for example, as you'll see, I have the opening stage, straight to it, response is positive, response is negative. These are all categories with scripts saved inside. So for the opening stage, for example, when someone asks me, Taylor, hey, what is it you do? How long have you been doing it? So on and so forth. Well, instead of typing the same crap out over and over or copying and pasting, I have these scripts here saved. So I can easily access them and send them to people inside of Messenger. So if we're talking, for example, I'm in this, let's go, for example, I'm going to use one of these guys as an example. So let's do this person, for example. Let's say they ask me, hey, Taylor, what is it you do? Well, great. I'm going to go into my scripts that are all saved here directly in my Facebook Messenger. I'm going to go to my opening where all my opening scripts are saved, and I'm going to send this out to this person, right? Boom. So they ask me, hey, what is it you do? Boom. Well, I just sent them, well, me, I'm a digital nomad, I guess to say, business innovator, entrepreneur at heart. You see, I just sent them about 4 sentences within a few clicks. All right. So you'll have all your scripts saved so you can easily access them directly inside of Facebook Messenger. No more copying and pasting. No more typing the same thing over and over and over. All right. So on and so forth. So you can gauge this. So say they want to book a call. Well, I have all of my links saved right here. So I have my calendar links saved, my software links, my website links. So I can easily access those, follow up, so on and so forth. So you can create those scripts to always have access inside of the Facebook Messenger. You can also automate messages based on the broadcast that I was just going over. So you'll be able to automate messages automatically that are custom and genuine. And the way we set up our messages are really cool. It never sends the same message over and over. We actually, we use what we call spin text messaging. So it's going to allow you to alternate. It's going to alternate through your messages, never sending the same message out over and over. Okay. So overall, this tool is amazing with what it does. It saves us so much time. It automates our outreach process. We can label people directly in our messenger, even directly in our friends list. So if we go to friends, this is going to allow us to categorize our friends list. So you'll see I have friends, interested. Actually, this guy is going to go into the neutral stage because I know I've talked with him a few times. So you can categorize all your people based on the labels that you've created, right? So as I'm prospecting daily and I'm sending out friend requests every day, by the way, I do that on autopilot. You can go to recently added. There's a tab. Facebook's going to show us everyone who's recently accepted our friend request. So as they come in, I'm going to label them as, new ad, or I labeled this guy as a new agent because I know he's an agent. And I'm going to outreach to him differently than anyone else. But anyway, as they come in, we're just going to label them as a new ad because we know, hey, these are all fresh new ads. And once we have them labeled up as a new ad, we can now automate the outreach to them by broadcasting. So I could just create a broadcast and be like, hey, I want to send a message out automatically to all of my new ads, as you see. And now this is going to automate the outreach process to all of my new ads. boom, it'll send a message automatically to everyone labeled as a new ad. So I don't have to sit here one by one trying to reach out or open the conversation and all that annoying time-consuming stuff that we would typically have to do on our own when it comes to prospecting and outreaching, building relationships, growing an audience, so on and so forth. A lot of this is streamlined and going to be automated for you. All right. So overall, this is how we utilize our Facebook Messenger CRM as a Facebook Prospecting Pro. This tool is, like I said, it's going to allow you to really convert your Facebook Messenger into a freaking sales pipeline. It'll be able to systemize all your follow-ups. It'll automate your outreach for you. You can categorize everything based on labels. You can save all your messaging scripts, no more copying and pasting. And so on and so forth. Really, really powerful tool with what can be done here. This tool also has webhook and automation features. So if you're into like using Go High Level, for example, this has webhook features. So you can set appointments and reminders directly from your Facebook Messenger. So for instance, if I collected email and phone, I could put someone directly into my text message campaign right from the Facebook Messenger, or an email campaign. All right. So if you collect that info, you can put someone into a drip campaign right away. You could also set real life notifications directly from your Facebook Messenger. So say you set a Zoom call with someone or something and you want to make a reminder to yourself, you can just you can set that notification here, put your email in, set the time that you want to be reminded. So say tomorrow at 1:35 p.m. I want to be reminder of Zoom call coming up. All right, so I can add that and it'll be saved as a notification directly from my Facebook Messenger. All right, so really cool what can be done using our tool. This CRM is really, really powerful. It'll forever change the way that you use Facebook Messenger. It's going to save you time, revolutionize the way that you do anything when it comes to communicating over Facebook. All right. So this is going to really improve your messaging game. It'll improve your outreach. It'll improve your follow-up game. It'll just really give you a whole way to systemize and structure your conversations and your sales pipeline and the things that you're doing every day. All right. So anyways, I just wanted to hop into that. And I hope that you guys were able to get some value from this. And I just wanted to show you what it's like as a Facebook Prospecting Pro to really organize our Facebook Messenger and to utilize these tools to our advantage. All right. So anyways, that's just a little gist of what can be done. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're catching the replay and you've even made it this far, thank you for your time. I'm going to leave it at this. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments right now, please. And yeah, thank you guys for your time again. You are all awesome.